What's up, guys? Big Clyde 34 coming at you. I'm excited about this one. We're actually under the grandstands here at Lucas Oil Raceway, Streetcar Takeover Indy. It looks like this event's going to be a blast. We're just starting anyways. One of the first things that caught my eye when I pulled in here, there's a lot of great race cars, but it was actually a Jeep Grand Cherokee from the mid-90s. Why did it catch my eye? Well, we're about to go interview the guy and find out. So thank you very much for liking this video, subscribing below, hit the bell icon, the whole nine. You guys know what to do. So let's get into it. Alright, so what are we looking at over here?
This is my 98 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's a 5.9 Magnum that's stroked to a 387 stroker. It has Indy cylinder heads that are CNC ported. And then I run 150 shot of nitrous. Okay. So far, back at my hometown, on like the first two hits of nitrous, I went 979 at 137. And then on motor, I've been 1076 at 124.
Is that the ZJ record?
Yeah, ZJ world record on that one.
So there's other ones that are this fast.
Yeah, there's other ones that run like, they're more like 1080. I beat the fastest one on motor when I ran the 1076.
Right, so the overall record is what?
979 right now.
Wow, that's ridiculous. I love it. Get some looks with this thing or what?
Oh yeah, that's why I like it. It surprises people. Before I had the exhaust this way, it was just like a stock bottom end. Right. And like I just had nitrous on it, and I'd go out to the Mexico and do some racing, and that's where it kind of got going. So I built a motor for it, and then with the new motor, I needed more room to breathe with the exhaust. And I couldn't go down and out because I'm still all-wheel drive in the front. Okay. So I couldn't go out the bottom, so I had to go out the top.
I was going to ask, so I see the drag radials all the way around. How's that system work? Is it still fairly factory components? Or?
Yep, it's all factory drivetrain, factory rear axle, factory front axle, and then it's a 231 transfer case, which is a factory transfer case that is offered in this model. Okay. And then it has a different transmission, a 727 torque flight.
Do you have a favorite story along the way at some point?
I was in Mexico, and I seen this other guy with like a tuned Hellcat that was on E85, and he made like 700 horsepower, and this was with my stock bottom end. And I jetted up a little bit. I put like a 200 shot in, and I raced him, and I had him all the way up to 120 till he flew by me. He said it was one of his best races, and he made like 707 to the tire. Eventually, maybe I'll do a turbo, but right now I'm just on 150 shots still. I'm gonna work my way up. It's built for like over 350 shots, so we'll see what it does.
What does it make power-wise? Do you know?
I made 700 on the 150 shot up in Colorado. That was on a 90-degree day. Right. That was 2 weekends ago at Streetcar Takeover Denver.
Anybody you want to shout out or anything like that? Anybody?
My tuner, Flying Ryan Performance.
Okay.
He's a good guy for me. He's been hooking me up.
So we have two, these are ZJs, right?
Yep, ZJs.
You want to tell me a little bit about your setup here?
It's 98 Grand Cherokee. It's got a stock bottom end 360. It has ported heads, M1 intake manifold, full barrel throttle body, pretty much like full bolt-ons and
Right.
some nitrous.
How fast did you say it's been?
It's going 1087.
1087. Any unique challenges with building this thing or anything like that?
Not really, just trying to get the bottom end to stay together.
And I see you've converted it to rear wheel drive.
Yep, rear wheel drive.
So what kind of components are involved in that?
Took the front axle out, the front differential, put an I-beam in it, and then it's got a torque flight 727.
Okay.
It's like kind of the Chrysler equivalent of the TH400.
Any kind of stories pop up that really stick out with this thing along the way?
Not really, just people not expecting it.
Yeah.
Much.
10-second Jeep, you definitely don't, you know, especially one from this era. Do you have a power number on it?
Makes right around 600.
600.
600 on spray, yeah.
Anybody you want to plug on this thing?
Flying Ryan Performance, he does my tuning.
Okay.
And
He's big on the Mopar scene, I take it.
yeah.
Any fun kill stories with this?
It's always good killing Corvettes, pretty much. But
Yeah. They probably get pretty mad, huh?
Hellcats, yeah.
Do they actually have a pretty angry reaction, or are they just like fascinated by it, or any?
At first, I think they're angry, but then they kind of, laugh about it.
Yeah.